Welcome, I'm Mercurial Mercenaries! A few of you have mentioned to me that MGMT released a new song. And those of you who watch this channel know that MGMT's She Works Out Too Much is one of my favourite songs of the modern era. So, it's with a little trepidation that I'm going to press play on this new song. I haven't been too convinced with some of the live videos I've seen, but I'm prepared to give MGMT a chance, just like I'm prepared to give Peace a chance. This is a genuine first listen. I haven't pressed play yet, but I see that MGMT have put the lyrics on the YouTube video so that if I can't understand what they're saying, because they're not pronouncing the words properly, I don't have to go and pull up the lyrics. They're here. We could read them now before we even press play. In the afternoon. Yellow curtains drawn, designed with comfort in mind, glowering into the night. Feel like letting go, final resting place. The house cat knows when it's time to enter another phase. But you looked sad in a reassuring way. And I don't want to leave, so we can both be the same in the afternoon. Before I even press play, I like the fact it sounds very down to earth. Very kitchen sink drama. One of the things I especially like, I keep bringing it up, especially like about this album. Any of you MGMT fans, just stop this video now and go and listen to a song by Pulp from like 93, 94 called Acrylic Afternoons. Acrylic Afternoons. It's off the His and Hers album. I think you would enjoy this song if you like that mundanity that these lyrics seem to suggest. We'll see how mundane it is. Let's press play. Got some visuals as well. Ooh. Straight away. Very 80s movie soundtrack like. Sort of 80s Brat Pack movie. A little bit Depeche Mode. An Echo and the Bunnymen. That guy's got glasses that are after my heart. Shoelaces tied around the neck. This is very 80s. Like that. All right. First reaction, I like that. It helped as well that even without the lyrics, I could hear what was going on. Like a kid in a candy store, like a kid in a candy store. In the afternoon, modern sovereignty. I thought he said that because I could hear him saying it, but I thought as he said it, I thought modern sovereignty. That's a little bit odd. In the afternoon, modern sovereignty. The sunlight stopped coming through. And we lost the game. Brains like nesting dolls. I almost bought a set of Russian nesting dolls at a Christmas market recently. And as I was looking at them and thinking, oh, I'd like those. Great big set, like they're like sort of this sort of height. Quite expensive. Very expensive. Someone said to me, who was with me, someone said to me, what are you really going to do with those? And I said, I'm going to put them on a shelf. Yeah, I didn't buy them. In the afternoon, modern sovereignty, the sunlight stopped coming through and we lost the game. Brains like nesting dolls, plotting their escape. The doorman sees you're alone. He can't seem to find your name. But you, my friend, no problems can't be solved. They don't understand that somehow it's all the same. Relief is like candy, the sweetest kind of love. Relief is like candy, the sweetest kind of love. Ooh, I do like a bit of toffee. What's your favourite sweet, my mercenaries? I like toffee. It's such a classic, dexterous sweet that it needs to have a slight stutter in its name. Toffee. Who'd guess I'd feel this way? Like a kid in a candy store. Do you know what winds me up? What really winds me up? There are so many channels out there, mainly talking heads ones, where people are expressing themselves direct to camera. And they, with the nature of their videos, they're often reading aloud from sites, lyric sites. They'll be reading posts, Twitter posts, YouTube comments. You know the sort of content creators I'm talking about. And some of these channels are big. This channel isn't big. This channel will never be big. This is the sort of content that no one particularly wants to watch, apart from you guys, some of you. But these guys who are out there and they're reading these things, they can't read. They can't read. If you can't read and you stutter and splurt over every single syllable of every single word, I don't want to hear it. I turn these videos off. I unsubscribe. They put a big wall of text on the screen and then they read through it. Like Podrick Floyd said to me once, you don't even need to read it, Mercurial number 6, because I've already read it before you start reading it. I read it with my eyes and you're still talking. I understand. But there are channels out there that will put walls of text on the screen and then they will insist on reading it all, but they're spluttering and stuttering and they're getting the words wrong and you're reading it. You can see it. And you're reading it and you're thinking, that's not what it says, mate. You've left words out. You've added words. You've just changed the context. But these people have got millions of views. In the afternoon, yellow curtains drawn, designed with comfort in mind, glowering into the night. Feel like letting go, final resting place. The house cat knows when it's time to enter another phase. But you looked sad in a reassuring way, and I don't want to leave so we can both be the same in the afternoon. I think the lyrics would have to sit with me for a little while to truly understand what the hell he's going on about. To me, I like the fact that the immediate impact on me is kind of kitchen sink drama. Now, I'm not sure he really means that. But anyway. In the afternoon, modern sovereignty. The sunlight stopped coming through and we lost the game. Brains like nesting dolls plotting their escape. I like those two, that little couplet. I like that. This currently wins the award for best lyrics of the song. Brains like nesting dolls plotting their escape. The doorman sees you're alone. So you get to the door of the building in this 80s breakfast club, 6 candles, 4 candles, style drama. You get to the door. The doorman sees you're alone. He can't seem to find your name. He's got a list. It's a party. Yeah? We've got to a party. And we get to the door of this party and there's a doorman there. And he can't find your name. He sees you're alone. But he can't find your name. But you, my friend, you know problems can't be solved. They don't understand that somehow it's all the same. Relief is like candy. That's a strange line. Maybe it's not sexual. I'm not talking about sexual relief. We're talking about just relief from life. Relief is like candy, the sweetest kind of love. Oh, the sweetest thing. Who'd guess I'd feel this way? Like a kid in a candy store. And I like the repeated rhyming of a kid in the candy store at the end. Let's just have another little listen. Hang on. Let me do this. It's a bit Halloweeny as well. And the ominous strings enter. And the front projection. Oh, you can see why I'm on about the 80s sounding. It's the drums. It's like a kind of Simple Minds thing. In the afternoon, yellow curtains drawn,
designed with comfort in mind, glowering into the night. Feel like letting go, final resting place. The house cat knows when it's time.
The house cat knows when it's time.
To another phase. But you look sad.
Almost like a lighter note. Though the chords in the background are still slightly ominous, even though we've almost got a cigarette lighter moment. And I do like that. I heard it the first time, but it's almost a slide guitar in the right ear. If I've got the headphones on the right way round, yeah. Modern sovereignty.
The sunlight stopped coming through.
The sunlight stopped coming through.
And we lost the game.
And we lost the game.
Brains like nesting dolls.
Brains like nesting dolls.
Plotting their escape.
Plotting their escape.
The doorman sees you're alone.
The doorman sees you're alone.
He can't seem to
find your name.
But you, my friend, no problems can't be solved. They don't understand. And somehow it's all the same.
You didn't see that.
And somehow it's all the same.
Somehow it's all the same. Somehow it's all the same. I do like this. This is different, a little bit different to the vibe of Little Dark Age. That was much more 80s pop with a kind of Michael Jackson spin on it and Chaka Khan. This is. I'm going to stick with my idea of the Lost Boys and echoing the Bunnymen, Simple Minds, Depeche Mode. This is very English. What do you think? Very English? Like a kid in a candy store. Like a kid in a candy store. Like a kid Killers. 'Cause I miss the bright side. Although the Killers were very 80s indie with a little touch of 90s indie rock and roll for me. We wish we'd grown up in Manchester. What do you think of this song, my Mercurial Mercenaries? Quite liked that. I quite liked that. That was, dare I say it, better than I thought it was going to be. Over and